What's up guys, this is Kenny Pop and today I'll be doing a review on Arslan Senki Season 2 Episode 1. Let's get started, shall we? My goodness, I'm not kidding, I'm a very huge fan of Arslan Senki, and to be honest, after the first season and I was kind of lonely because normally every Sunday I would watch Arslan Senki, but then throughout the whole entire year I was like sad, because I got withdrawal symptoms of Arslan Senki. But now they're back! Now they're back! Yes! So when I was watching this, I was fangirling through the whole entire time. With Daryun, with Arslan, with Narcissus, everyone in the cast, I was fangirling. And holy crap, I was really annoying during that time span. Anyway, this episode was amazing. I was quite surprised by the time I finished this. I was like, wow, that's a lot of stuff going on in one episode. Like the first episode of the season, I thought they might take it a little bit easier and the pace might be a little bit slower and nothing. It's like introducing the anime back, but right off the bat, bam, you go straight to like the special sword that Hermes is fighting and everything is happening. And I was like, wow, interesting. And I was really surprised, but I found out that Arslan only have 8 episodes this season. I also cried for that. I was hoping for 12 or at least 11, but 8 episodes. So I was a little bit disappointed in that, but I hope those 8 episodes turn out to be an amazing episode. I guess that's why they're trying to not rushed it, but they try to make out all of those 8 episodes the best they can. And I enjoy first episode a lot, and I think the pacing is just right. The first episode does add a lot of question to it, especially how the way they ended with the queen and the king. Apparently, Arslan is not the king's son, and something happened. Like, the queen fell in love with someone, but then the king took Arslan. I don't even know. Like, that's so far, that's how I actually think is happening. And first time I actually see the queen reacting to something, and boy, that king is freaking strong. He took down the whole entire palace and like sitting on the throne like that. I was like, okay. So when he, like, how he was chained up and then he suddenly pulled a chain and like start beating the crap out of the people, I was like, wait, so you're telling me you can break the chain now? How come you cannot do that like a freaking few years ago so that Arslan doesn't have to go through the trouble of doing all of this to save you? But then and then he explained to us about how the fact that iron rust got weak, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But other than that, I was like, the hell, you could do that in the very beginning. But if they do that, probably Arslan Senki probably cut short to like a season of 8 episodes then. I really enjoyed the new soundtrack. Not a big fan of the opening though. I mean, the opening is good. Maybe it would take a little bit time for me to actually get hooked to this opening, but I prefer the first season opening one in the first season. That's like that's the best opening out of the 3 right now. And I just really enjoy Arslan. There's so much going on. It's just so nice seeing all your favorite characters back, and you can see how Arslan and everyone really grown up. Like, and that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you next week. Adios, my friend.